wow, they really went ham, guys, on this update. They added so many new units. Oh my gosh, so sorry this took me so long to do, but right now, guys, we are doing the new all-star tower defense tier list, guys, for the Pucci Over Heaven Universe Reset update. All right, let's go slide on into training mode, and I'll be showcasing most of the units as we rank them. Here we go. Let's get it, guys. All right, so we have a pretty big tier set up. All right, now I don't think anybody particularly moves down at the moment, so we're chilling. But let's start off with some of these units here, guys. All right, I'll show some of them I don't have personally that are still pretty good. All right, female Gojo. Now I did do a showcase of her. She's actually really good. Now what she is she's basically the same thing as Dio Over Heaven. All right, so she literally has the exact same power as Dio Over Heaven, but she does more, I would say more to similar damage than Dio Over Heaven. So I'm gonna put her right above her, Dio Over Heaven. Very good unit, same power. All right, next up we have Markswoman. Now I have Markswoman, but she's not really worth showcasing. She's really mid. All right, I'm gonna put her in the C tier, kind of a mid unit, but not, you know, not the end of the world bad, but mid. All right, next up we have Jolin 6-star. Now I do have Jolin 6-star. I just don't have her equipped right now for some reason. Don't ask me why I don't have her equipped right now, but whatever. Now she is a pretty good unit, but she's really only good for raids, and she also does have time stop as well, which is pretty useful. So while she can't really go in the S tier per se, I definitely feel like she's a pretty solid A+ tier unit. All right, let's go take a look at some of these units, guys. So here we go. We got Pink Mango. So I'm gonna go turn on the attack effects. There we go. All right, now I'm mainly just gonna speed run this. You care more about the damage. Her damage is pretty good. If you're doing the Hell Raid, she's actually really good. All right, like look at that. That's a pretty decent damage, and also pretty good for infinite mode as well with that full AoE action. So not really that bad of a unit. So honestly, I think a good rank for her is A tier. All right. Next up, we have the one and only Crazy Tiger. Now this guy was the best unit in the game for all about 5 seconds until they nerfed him into the ground, but you can see he's actually still really good. Like look at that. That's a lot of bleed damage for raid mode and Sinjin mode, etc. So he's actually a really cracked out unit, guys. All right, Crazy Tiger is really good. Now he's not hybrid, unfortunately, but like he's also pretty good for infinite mode as well. So we're gonna have to give him a lot of credit where credit is due, and he is easily A+ tier, guys. Really good. Really good, guys. Honestly, probably better than Katana Man, but he's not hybrid. A really good unit, guys. All right, next up we have a rare unit that not a lot of people have. We have female Raigen. Yeah, I don't know what this unit is, but we'll be taking a look at it real quick. Now female Raigen does have a blessing, so we'll be taking a look right now, see how good that is. All right, 5k. Wow, definitely, honestly, a little bit more than I thought. Maybe we should have done a showcase on this guy. Wow, that's some good AoE right there. Troll finisher, so a little bit smaller AoE here, and then maxed out. Okay, the damage is definitely a little bit on the low. Wait, what the heck? There's a cop car coming in here too now, bro. I don't know what in the world is going on with these attack effects, but they're pretty cool. What are they watching on the screen? I don't know what that is, but something. So stats are a little bit on the mid side though, so I'd probably say like maybe B tier. All right, definitely more of a trading unit. All right, here we go. So next up we have Smoker. Now Smoker, kind of a mid unit. I'm just gonna max him out real quick. Look how bad he is. So unless you're doing the Sigin raid, that's kind of the only thing he's good for. I mean, I guess he could be doing an okay amount of damage for that, but I definitely don't recommend him for infinite mode. We'll put it that way. Oh, do I not have him on this list? Oh my gosh, let me go. I'm not gonna worry about adding him. He's trash. All right, don't use him. All right, next up we have a Naruto alternative. All right, so Naruto alternative is actually fairly decent. Let me go place him down. Now, as far as raid mode stats are concerned, like he's actually putting in the work. He's also a hybrid unit as well for raid mode. So, and he also combos with Astd too. So pretty sick unit. And then if you go put him on this upgrade, he's actually really good for infinite mode as well. And he's hybrid. So it's really hard to complain about him. So for a prestige unit, I mean, he is actually the hardest prestige unit to get. And he pretty much deserves that title. He's a really cracked out unit, guys. All right. Menma is amazing. A really good unit. Honestly, I'm going to probably put Menma in the A+ tier. definitely one of the better of these units. Highly recommended, maybe even higher than that. I'll probably put him above Tony Stark. Really good unit. Definitely one of the more underrated ones in this update. All right, so next up we have Pucci Over Heaven, all 3 versions. So the first version is actually pretty good. The first version is actually a poison unit. Very actually cracked out unit. I'm gonna probably put him in A tier. Now I personally think the second one is worse. The second one seems kind of bad, but I mean, I guess he's okay. I'd probably put them both in A tier. All right, the second one just seems kind of mid, but if you're doing the Hell Raid, he's pretty good. Now the last Pucci is actually straight up cracked out. Like, look at that, 0.1 SPA, and then you max it out with 2 abilities. That is crazy, and the DPS is also on point as well. Not a bad unit to have. Now, not really the most OP of units. All right, we'll go use Universe Reset real quick. All right, let me go upgrade this HP a bunch. All right, so for Universe Reset, I'll spawn in a bunch of normal enemies, and then we'll spawn in some area enemies. There we go. All right, so Universe Reset seems kind of mid. So it seems like just like a time stop ability. Doesn't even lower their health at all. Oh, and I guess it just teleported them back a little bit too. So maybe kind of like Diavolo. And then his other ability is this one right here. Time Acceleration, which does this really, really weird thing that I'm not really sure what it does. Maybe it makes them take more damage or something. But not really that great of a unit, honestly, in my opinion. Although I guess technically it probably deserves low S tier. I just feel like it's not that important of a unit. I'd probably skip it, personally. All right, Kizaru, the first Kizaru sucks. I'd probably say the first Kizaru is like B tier, kind of mid, but the real Kizaru is actually kind of cracked. Pretty dang good hill unit. I'd say like maybe A tier, somewhere in the middle. Not a bad unit to have. All right, next up we have Aizen. Now Aizen's actually not bad either. I don't think he's quite A plus tier. I'd probably put him in high A tier. Pretty good unit. Mainly a raid mode unit though, but still pretty good. All right, Super Muge is really mid in my opinion, considering what you have to do to get it. I'll put Super Muge at the bottom of A tier. Not bad, decent damage, but like compared to everything else, not worth it. All right, Rias Gremory, guys. Oh my gosh, you guys know how I feel about Rias, but realistically speaking, probably A tier unit. But guys, come on, it's freaking Rias Gremory, one of the hardest units to get in the game. All right, then Weather Report is really mid, but he is a burn unit. I'd say he's like right around how good Nezuko is. So like, I'd probably put him right around here. Somewhere, I probably put a high A tier. He's not like a bad unit per se, but the problem is like you might as well just rock out with Shisui. Like Shisui's just a way better version of Weather Report. So overall, kind of mid. So there you go, guys. There's the new tier list. Now this is based off store mode, everything together. I'll make more separate tier lists later. And hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if I messed up any of the placements, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.